Des Moines Public Schools has proven that they value school counselors time and time again. As a school counseling department, we have moved towards becoming RAMP certified for all of our schools. That Des Moines Public Schools just knows that our students need more social emotional support and that school counselors can do that.
Getting to be a school counselor in Des Moines means actually getting to be a school counselor. You get to use your training, you get to operate small groups, you get to meet with students individually, you truly get to make an impact in the students' lives. Our ratios are small enough that you have the opportunity to connect with each one of the students on your caseload. You get to know them, they're excited to see you, you're excited to see them. You learn all your students by name, by face, you get to know their families.
And as a counselor, we're the middle piece between families, teachers, and students, and admin.
One of the things that makes Des Moines Public Schools unique is that it's a sizable city and 33,000 plus students in the district. So it gives you a chance to come and be an individual and make an impact, but then expand that impact to many, many students, which I think is really unique and powerful.
So when we first moved to Iowa, Des Moines Public Schools was the only school district that I was interested in, solely because I value diversity.
Every single day you interact with somebody that's not like you. And it's such a beautiful thing to learn and to be able to grow, to better your practice, but really ultimately to better yourself.
I love being able to be in a district that can transform not just the city, but the entire state.
I believe in the mission of Des Moines Public Schools becoming the model of urban education, but I also believe in their philosophy on behavior, and that behavior is telling us something. And as a school counselor, that's such a beautiful thing to work for a district that believes that. Now more than ever, we have the opportunity to make change. That right now, Des Moines Public Schools is buying into all of it.
Urban education to me looks like a school district that works on closing the achievement gap, addressing disproportionality, using data for students of color and other marginalized groups. It also looks like students and families having a voice in their education.
I remember when I was in DMPS, I feel that it was often hard to voice my thoughts or opinions or voice upon my culture or whatever it may be. So that's what I am growing to love and to be more excited about, that our families and our students are becoming more invested of what this district can look like for them.
Urban education looks like having more staff that looks like the students that we serve.
I've had many students tell me, even though they're not on my caseload, they still came to me just because of the simple fact that I am Latina, and so are they. And I think that just goes to show that representation matters, and if we can continue to expand on that, the additional opportunity for them to just easily relate and connect to an adult, I think that could help our students tremendously.
In the school counseling department, we have distributed leadership that allows our team to showcase their talents and use their ideas, but also have leadership roles, right? It's an inverted pyramid where the innovative ideas come from the counselors on the ground, and then we find a way together to implement those and create innovative programs.
Even from the first year I was at DMPS, you never felt alone, especially as an elementary counselor. Most of us are just one position in the building, so the fact that we're able to connect with other counselors either monthly or weekly is awesome, because I've never felt alone in the process.
We utilize the ASCA model, and it weaves throughout all of the things we offer in professional development. Our counselors are members of the state and national affiliate, and we are striving to get all 60 of our schools to be RAMP recognized in the next 5 years.
It's a level playing field once you get here. Everybody understands the model. Working for this department and knowing that that's the future of the department is such a relief, because you can do your job. Within the ASCA model, you can do your job. You can be a counselor. You can support students You can have common ground within your building. You can advocate. You can have that relationship with your principal that's so incredibly important. But when you have the foundation of an ASCA model and a district, a superintendent that supports that, a school board that supports that, the foundation of the social emotional learning is at the forefront of everything that we do. Working for a district that believes in those things is hands down the #1 thing that you would look for. Because you can be everything that you were trained to be, and it's a beautiful thing.
In Good to Great by Jim Collins, he talks about getting the right people on the bus. And as Des Moines Public Schools, it's crucial for us to get the right people on the bus because it will bring us new talent, new ideas, and new practices. It'll allow us to ultimately continue to serve our students in the ever-changing way that education is changing.